Yo,
What's poppin'?
we back with another episode of Brooklyn Boys.
Radio. See, I did the radio today, so you gotta do that scratchy shit.
I'm gonna do that shit anyway. 80 ow.
Yo, we gonna change that shit for the top of the year? Because it ain't no longer hip hop 50th year anniversary.
Nah, it's just gonna go back to
Okay, cool.
DMX.
But look, we got a special guest in the house tonight, man. I've been following this dude on Instagram. Once again, I jumped in his DM. He didn't respond to me. I had to call my homegirl. You know what I'm saying? He be waking up. I see him every. Pretty G. Oh, sorry.
Shout out to Pretty Days.
Okay, cool.
Days.
Make sure you put her name on the screen.
Pretty Days. Y'all know what it is.
I had to shout out to my girl to get my man on the show because I enjoyed his commentary every morning on Instagram. Even though I don't agree with all of it, but I agree with a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? So I thought he'd be a good guest to have on the show. He's putting up numbers on there. He just came home and he got more followers than me. So listen, so good. But this is my guy, Mayo. Pleasure to have you on the show.
Holla. Appreciate you coming through, my G.
I appreciate that.
You know what I mean? So you can tell me a little about yourself because I don't know what else you got going on. I see you rapping. I see you throwing little functions with like I seen your comedy show.
Yeah.
You had a comedy show. Halloween comedy show, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I see you out there moving around. Oh shit,
Improv.
I even see you one night too with Deej with Nicki Minaj. I don't know what y'all was doing, but I seen that too. So I see you moving and mixing around. So you can let the people know what you got going on.
It's the motherfucking boy, Mr. Mayo, man. Y'all know what it is, man. You know, I'm outside, been outside. You know what I'm saying? I had to take the internet shit over, man, because if I was out here when that shit started, I'd have been viral. You know what I'm saying? Like, a nigga like me been getting a lot of motherfucking money since a youngin', man. I don't know another nigga that got a bigger influence than me in my hood in New York at my younger age. You know what I'm saying? Half of these niggas that's out here getting money and fucking with going out of town doing what they do, they learned that from me, man.
Talk
Know what
your
I'm saying?
shit.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? I've been a nigga that always been funny my whole fucking life, like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm a real street nigga, like, all the way, deep in it. You know what I'm saying? I've been outside, like, most of these niggas that's on, I was outside with them when they wasn't on. You know what I'm saying? But when I came home, niggas was acting funny. They, you know what I'm saying?
What you mean by that?
Niggas got rich and switched. You know what I'm saying? But they forgot about the guy that used to bust them bottles up and spend all their money on them. You know what I'm saying?
So look, sometimes people forget people.
Yeah, they do.
But just don't forget when they forget you when you saw coming to the top.
You know what I always say, man? No matter how much paper you get or attention you start getting, your father's never gonna become your son. Word to mother.
You got Mo got all the deep quotes, so this nigga's Mr. Quotable over here, man.
Word to
Yeah, he just
mother.
went into the Bible.
Yeah.
Shit is real. You know what I'm saying?
Because these niggas got me in a dog skin shirt and this shit.
Y'all just got to see Swizzle's legs. Swizzle in the
I
house.
start sweating fast.
Shit.
Oh, you know why? Because we chocolate. That's why. You got the chocolate niggas, the dark skin brothers incorporated today.
Holla
Black
all day.
So guess what, ladies? Y'all pick. Y'all can just choose who y'all want. Hopefully it's me.
That's an
all-
invite to his DM, by the way.
Yeah, I take all kind of chicks. Just not the skinny ones. We were just talking about that. So if you pleasantly plump, I can have you too.
So you won't take Cassie?
Wow.
Diddy bitch. You won't take Cassie because she's skinny.
I'm gonna go back into this thing.
Yeah, all right.
No,
want-
Cassie's a pretty girl.
Go ahead and say something. You gonna get a subpoena in the
Yeah,
mail
I don't. That's
in
why I'm
a
trying not to
week.
get one. But she's a pretty girl. I would have had Cassie. She's always pretty. She was a pretty girl. But speaking of that, let's get into our topics because that's what we're gonna jump into real quick, right away. Yeah. So update on P Diddy. I know last week we talked about P Diddy and yeah, you know, I think the news had just broke about the whole sexual assault and there's a bunch of things in the document. What you read?
Yeah, I read the entire thing, man, and it was just a lot of wild shit, you know. FOs, which are freak offs, basically she alleges that Diddy used to have her fuck male prostitutes, and he used to have her go look for male prostitutes, and he would tell her, make sure you get the ones with the big black dicks, like all types of wild shit, bro.
Yeah, it was a lot
and he used to want her to have white nail polish because he liked the way the white nail polish on her fingers look against the big black. I said it once, I don't want to say it again.
Hollywood is crazy. Them niggas up there crazy.
Yeah. So in that time, everybody's already up to speed. But by the time we left here and we woke up that morning, the settlement was over. I guess Puff was like, you know something here, it's cheaper to pay it out than to lose. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I will say. I don't think paying somebody is a mission of guilt, but I do think it's too much in the story for all of it to be a lie. You know what I'm saying? So, and a slew of stuff came in after that. Because now Harve Pierre, former Bad Boy president, is now has a sexual assault allegation against him.
His former assistant,
saying
saying that he groomed her.
Yeah, and then they have also Jimmy Iovine just came out with a sexual assault.
And he's shocked and baffled.
He's shocked and baffled. That's how I know Jimmy Iovine shit. And also I seen Jamie.
What he saying? Did he touch them?
No.
No. Damn, Diddy, what the fuck?
No. Somebody, a young lady, yo, you a wild boy. Yo.
Because Diddy.
So Jimmy Iovine just came, and then I even seen Jamie Foxx. I'm like, yo, Jamie Foxx was sick for like a whole year. What happened? Said something happened with him in the New York City restaurant. So listen, I think Diddy opened the floodgates. So a lot of women gonna be coming out here to get their lawsuit money. I think that's what's gonna happen.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, like you said, putting up that money ain't an admission of guilt, but as of what's being reported, I see Macy's, they taking Sean John out of Macy's.
After 20 years.
Man.
Yeah, after 20 years.
Does he still, I don't know if, somebody look that up. Does he still own Sean John? Is that still his? I know the name, people buy out brands and stuff, so I didn't know if he still own it.
Nah, I don't think he still own that shit like that. I think he got some kind of part.
Yeah, he
but
probably got some. I don't think he's active.
Own it, nah.
I don't think he's active with it. But at the end of the day, their reason for taking it out of Macy's is because it's attached to his name. So I'm just saying that
Diageo Liquor also is they fighting the case with him, and they trying to use this as a basis to move away from him.
Because what he's saying is that she been trying to get breath for him for a minute, and in all honesty, he might have been better off just paying it before that shit went to the media, because it's going to cost him.
I think she was going to go to the media anyway, because the bitch probably just not really happy in her life and all that, and she broke. I don't know if she broke, but that's what it seemed like to me, because if you really think a nigga treated you like this, why the fuck you ain't got this nigga trying to go to jail? I really think it's just about the paper. I don't know. It's about the money. Why wait this many years?
I think it's both. I think it's about the money. I don't think Diddy had to go to jail. Now that I look at it, right? Before last week, I was saying what you were saying. But just put it out there and see how people are going to treat him like he's going to be in jail anyway.
I think that's one. I think it's going to cost him regardless. But I also think that after this many years, it's easier to prove a civil case than it is a criminal case.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think there would have to be so much evidence. Like, I mean, all of this stuff happened so long ago. It's not like you could do, a rape kit and you could find the semen on her or none of that. Like, it's harder to prove the criminal case.
And I heard she had an NDA. So with an NDA, you can't speak. And I heard, allegedly, when the NDA was up, that's when she came for the bread. Now I can say what I want to say.
Yeah.
And for y'all niggas that having people sign NDA, y'all might as well do an NDA in perpetuity. And that means forever.
Anywhere in the universe.
Yeah.
Saying they fucking with these. See, that's what I'm talking about with these old niggas. Like, I can't see myself. How old was she? 16, 17?
She was 19 at the time.
19. And how old was that nigga?
37.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see myself 37 fucking with a 19-year-old. Like, never. Like, and then at the same time, like, she had to be money hungry. I don't give a fuck. Like, she had all the opportunity to walk out the door, to move on with your life. She wanted to live that lifestyle with that wild shit. I don't approve, like, you gonna say all this shit all these years later after the man kicked on and you could have been came out and reported this to the cops. I don't give a fuck what you signed.
She signed the NDA, and I think she
Oh, so
also,
you signed that? You can't tell the cops that you getting raped.
Nah, if you sign that deal, you can't say shit.
Well,
Oh.
well, this too. I think.
Damn.
Yeah.
You can't tell a cop?
Nah, you can't say a
Now
motherfucking
you can
thing.
tell a cop still. She could get sued and tell a cop.
She gets sued, yeah.
Yeah, but I also think that he might have had some. I don't like this thought, but it might have been some mental manipulation, right? Like
She was 19.
19 years old, he telling her what to do, how to do it. Now, don't get me wrong, because I did watch a video right after that was so craziness. I was telling Mo this. I saw a video of a totally different situation of a young lady going, yo, if nigga give me $250,000, he can shit on me, right? So sometimes I think people be with the shits, and especially females, and they wake up probably 10 years later and go, yo, oh, why did I do that? That person,
I was just
person
about to
gassed
say,
me, gave
yo,
me money
son,
to do that.
This is where females differ from us, right? You see a female will come to your crib, my nigga, and she in the mood or whatever, and she'll do some shit, and then she'll wake up the next morning and start feeling fucked up about it. Why did I do that? And then all of a sudden, everything changes in her fucking head. And another thing with females is, son, they tell themselves something, and the more they tell themselves that shit, they begin to believe that shit, bro. And and then there's nothing you can tell them, bro, that's going to make them believe different. You understand? So I don't know whether he did it, whether he didn't do it. I'm just saying.
all I'm saying is a devil can't write a book full of lies. So I believe some of the things that she said has to be true. And if that's the case, and look, and Puff didn't protect himself in a just way, she got all right to go get that bread from that nigga.
Said 30 mil ain't shit to him,
To him?
anyway. So that's like,
Yeah, but I think the damage is done. When you got all these companies and corporations gonna pull out from you, he could stand to lose hundreds of millions in the next 2 to 3 years.
And who knows who else is coming for him.
Yeah.
After that.
She knocked on the door. Knock. It's a wrap. But in some other news, I don't want to stay on Puff because it's sad to me. And, you know, I love your energy. So we going on to some other stuff. I don't want to stay
He
on top.
love your energy too.
What?
What?
This nigga just say, I hear what
he love pause.
this
This
guy's
nigga said, I love your energy like we on some.
Nah, you
Or
said
some
you love
Will
Puff
Smith
energy. I
shit
said,
or
I said he
something.
love your energy too.
Yeah, I didn't say nothing about that. That nigga just bugging. So yo, I seen rapper Little Baby the other day. It's some celebrity news. He was telling the women, he was telling Shannon Sharp that he cooked better than most women, right? That come to his crib, and sometimes he teaches them chicks how to cook. And he know they go to their next man cooking for them and sharing some of his recipes. He's like, yo, just let them know that I taught you that. You know what I mean? And I laughed at it because two things. By the time y'all see this, it's already Thanksgiving, but we about to have Thanksgiving tomorrow, right? So happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Happy
We didn't tell you
Thanksgiving.
last week.
Word.
Happy Thanksgiving. I'm in the crib. Suave, I'm gonna give you some pictures of some videos of me chefing up. I'm making some oxtail, I'm making some curry goat, stewed chicken, my honey fried chicken that everybody love. I seasoned it up. Make sure you wash your
This
meat.
is another promo for this nigga's joint.
But when the fuck did oxtails and stewed chicken became Thanksgiving and all that? Like, that's not
It
Thanksgiving.
is Thanksgiving.
That's your Thanksgiving. That's some Jamaican.
Yo, he from the South. He like, nigga.
Yeah, because I'm from the West Indies. But there is turkey and all the traditional stuff. That's not what I'm making. So what I'm in charge of making is the stuff I just told you. You know what I'm saying? So yes. So I love cooking. You know what I'm saying? I think I cook better than most females. Can you cook?
Nah.
You gotta wait for a nigga to eat. How about, this nigga definitely can't cook.
Oh, you a hater. You a hater.
What can you cook?
Look, what do you mean? Nigga, I'm cooking Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow. What are you talking?
You know something? I'm coming for a piece of that dry ass turkey you gonna cook too.
You're a hater, bro.
I'm coming for a piece of that dry ass turkey.
Nah,
So we
for
gonna-
real. I cooked Thanksgiving dinner last year before last. Last year I paid Yanni to cater it for me, but the year before
And
I
she
cooked
stole the
Thanksgiving
money.
dinner. Yo, son. Yo, Yanni, what up, man? Yo, leave Yanni alone, man.
Yeah, I play, Yanni, I'm just joking.
Who is Johnny? Cause I'm gonna be on point for Johnny.
That's our sister. That's our
Yo.
sister.
She might gotta go on her
Yo,
Instagram.
son. Yo,
tomorrow.
son. I said, yo.
We giving Yanni free promotion, man. Yo, check this shit out. She gonna call my phone. Oh my God.
I might be talking about Yanni
yeah,
6
what's
o'clock
up?
in the morning, making the video tonight.
Shit. So you don't cook at all.
Nah, I don't cook at all.
So if you don't, nobody feeds you the crib, what you do? Just buy food all day?
Nah, I eat home cooked meals. Either girl gonna cook it, Sister gonna cook it.
There you go.
Somebody gonna cook it. A female gonna cook it.
Can you do breakfast?
Nah.
You know what that mean?
nothing.
You know what that mean? And
This nigga's
no, I'm gonna tell you
spoiled
right now.
brat, nigga.
Nah, but that I'll be honest with you. Like that mean that he grew up in a family that just
Yeah.
you know, and not saying see West Indian families and American two totally different things. Like the ladies sit there and y'all sit watch the game. We gonna do what we do. You know what I'm saying? And when it's done, y'all come eat.
Yeah, that's how my mom's always had it. Like, we not even going in the motherfucking kitchen. Like, what? Going in the kitchen? Nah, nigga, everything gonna be made, da-da-da this. I'm spoil you. I'm gonna spoil you, nigga. Like, I don't gotta
We're
move.
gonna play a game later on in the show. I think we'll have fun with you with this game. So we're gonna play a game. So yeah, because that's interesting. But ladies, look, I'm cooking.
Yeah.
Oh, Mayo gonna cook for you, so come fuck with me, all
You
right? That's all I want to tell you. I just want to put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Put it out there for the ladies out there. And other celebrity news. Did you hear Partisan Fontaine
Oh, that joint was hard.
about Megan Thee Stallion?
Yeah. That joint was hard.
Yeah, that was a. I don't know.
What?
I got too much shit to say.
What you mean?
You know why? You know why I love the song so much?
He was a sucker.
Nah, this.
What made him a sucker, though?
It wasn't a sucker because.
Kiss and tell.
Nah, they're not kissing and telling.
She,
Time
but
out.
she the one that.
She the one that did that.
All he did.
Start spilling all the tea. Like,
He didn't spill all- and he was respectful. And he was respectful of how he said it. Because he
don't matter what
time
he
out.
said it.
I don't think he shitted on her though. I don't think he shitted on her.
Gonna say it,
These-
how you say it's gonna make it better?
Deej, like I said, everybody has a right to speak their truth.
No, fuck
And
that.
and guess what?
No,
No. Let me say what I'm saying, Deej. Let me say what. Yo,
Get in your bag.
Mike, take her outside. 'Cause I gotta say what I gotta say. I'm gonna have to put you out. Well, nigga, this is my show.
Yo.
But this is what I'm gonna say. If somebody insults your character publicly, because she went out there and insulted that man's character
Yeah.
and said how he did this and that and the third.
He said
and
that
it's
on
not
the
true.
song. Like, yo, I
She
thought.
said it on the song. He has all right to speak his truth.
Everything.
And hold up, time. Let
Yeah.
me finish.
Even shit that was
Let me. Excuse me. Let me finish. Let me finish. Because when somebody assassinates your character,
chest up,
I-
chin out.
when somebody assassinates your character,
What did he say?
he didn't say no bad. I'll let you hear the record. We're gonna play the
Okay,
record for you.
okay.
But he didn't say anything bad. And I think you gotta speak the truth. And I think he's the best person. Hold up, my nigga. I think he's the best person to even speak about her character because it's been questionable for a lot of years about certain things with Meg. And a lot of people always came up about Meg and said things about Meg.
And how about he was the dude defending her all of those
all
years.
those times.
Right, so you knew that she was like that. How the fuck you defending somebody? What?
Because love make you do stupid shit sometimes.
Not only that, because I'm gonna tell you this. Because when you dealing with somebody and you love them, sometimes you sitting there rooting for them, like, yo, I know you better than this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to show you better. You never had a nigga love you in your life, so I'm trying to show you love. And I hope that's gonna make you do the right thing. You understand what I'm saying? But in the end, she showed him who she was. So what I got from the song wasn't, I don't even hate you. You understand? But
No.
I think what that song was just holding the mirror up to her. I think it's about time.
Yeah, well, shout out to Party, man. Party, I hope you go out there, keep doing your thing, and yeah, I hope you really find some real love for you, man.
And I'll be honest with you, like that show. I mean, that joint showed me that you got some lyrical content with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing your
Well,
thing.
Party been writing for a long time. I don't know if people really know that. Like, he been writing for a long time, and he been writing for a lot of people for a long time, and he still writes for a lot of
Yeah, but how am I
people
gonna know
behind the
that?
scenes.
It ain't like the people saying the song Party, bro.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of people don't know. So when people say he need $1, he actually doesn't. But you know, that's a whole another conversation.
Deej. Shots fired.
You know what I'm saying? In other news, so
Cozy nigga over there.
Yeah, she said this cozy.
Cozy nigga.
don't diss my dog fur, B. Don't diss my dog fur. Listen, in other news, Amazon is now announcing that they will be selling cars. So you can buy yourself a Hyundai on Amazon in the upcoming year. Also, Amazon is also going to be selling health insurance. Now, this is the crazy thing for me. For $9, I think $9 is some
Yeah,
change.
if you got Prime.
You gotta have.
You gotta have Prime.
Whatever. Man. Oh, and for the cars, if you have Prime, they're not gonna give it to you the next day.
It's all good because I ain't interested in buying a Hyundai.
Whatever. I'll get a Hyundai. I don't care. But anyway, $9. This shit cheaper than Medicaid, bro. Like,
Yeah. Nah,
you take some
$9.99 is
$9,
cool.
Amazon Prime healthcare.
Nah.
in jail talking about $9. You would take that $9 shit, man. What you talking about?
Nah, I got some better shit than that.
right.
Jail, yo, you can get a lot of shit. You get a lot of free shit when you come home from jail, man.
Oh yeah, oh
niggas got
son,
that Medicaid.
nah. So ever
They-
since yo
they
son,
get you
my
right.
man came
They
home.
get you right.
Them niggas get you right, bro.
Now they get you right. You get
Son.
everything right.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yo, Mike, go to jail real quick. Oh no, where this nigga at? Not Mike. Where he at? Holiday.
Yo, son, my man
Where
came
Holiday at?
my
Oh, he
man,
right here.
Yo, listen, my man came home. They put him up at the Tillery Hotel for 2 years. Son, yeah, they cleared out the Tillery, bro. They after the pandemic, they had all the people that were being released from Rikers Island. First of all, they released them 4 months early, because they started releasing people early. They put them up in the Tillery Hotel for like 2 years. Then they gave them Section 8 and all of that, bro. Like, yo, bro, when I tell you they were giving him grants, loans, all of that, my G. Like,
get
I
a lot of
gotta
shit,
get locked up to get some good
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, you can get some good shit. Nah, but don't get locked up. I don't give a fuck if it's for a day.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to go to jail.
I'm
So
too
talking
low.
about jail, would you ever see yourself going back?
Never.
I don't even want to ask you that question. Last time we
Never.
talked about a nigga like that, he went to jail the next day. Like, I'm dead serious. I'm lying. I'm lying.
Nah, but you know what? I think it's important, you know what I'm saying, to have our viewers hear that. You get where I'm
Yeah.
coming from, because like in our community, it's on some more I don't give a fuck shit. You understand what I'm saying? I'm chasing the paper, blah, 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 this and that. It is what it is. You know, and like even for me in my younger years, for a long time, like, nah, jail wasn't really my thing. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I never wanted to go to jail, because so many of my people were going to jail getting football numbers when I was like 18, 19 years old, that I was just like, nah, this shit ain't for me. But I think it's important for niggas to hear, like, yo, like I always tell niggas, like, don't die for the paper, nigga, live for it. Don't make no sense to get the money if you just gonna die, my nigga, because then you can't even enjoy it. You know what I mean? So it's like chase that paper and all of that, but let jail be the last thing. Let that shit be a non-factor, man.
The question I want to ask you is, you came home from jail, you look good to the motherfucker, you got your shit together. What advice you got for people to stay on the straight and narrow to get their shit together?
I don't know, man. Well, now, look. Now, I think, like, it ain't a lot of pride with money now. Like, before, like, if you sold T-shirts, incense, anything, you look down upon. Like, you a clown-ass nigga. That nigga sell incense, anything. Now, you can make money any way now. So, the world is open now to make money different ways. You know what I'm saying? So, me, shit, I stay away from cops and I stay away from little niggas. I try to avoid shit like that, because I was facing life, 180 years. I took 20 at 18. I came home 30. So by the time I came home, I had more time in jail than I had on the street. You know what I'm saying? So I'm an example of a nigga that kept going to jail and stayed in that motherfucker.
So what advice you got for young men that's trying to, I don't want to get in your business because I know exactly what you do, but what kind of advice would you give a younger person that's coming home from jail? What can they get themselves into? One thing I want you to answer that question, and I just want to rebuttal on something you said, because I didn't even think about that. You said the person that's selling incense, people look down on him, and it's so crazy because going back to the Amazon thing, not everybody's selling everything on Amazon, right? You can sell black soap, incense, and you can make a killing. So it's funny how now you can sell that stuff and become rich. But what advice would you give a young man? What kind of business should he get himself into, or what should he do? What direction he should go in?
First of all, when you in jail, you should already have goals. Like, everything that I said I was gonna do when I came home, I actually did it. Like, I actually sat there and said, yo, when I come home, I'm gonna do this and that and the third. So I had a plan. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a plan. You gotta come home focused. You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, if you gotta get you a fucking job, go get you a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be afraid of that. And then now niggas is making clothes. They go buy a sweatsuit for $10 and put their name on it and sell it for $50, $60. So it's different ways to try to make that bread now besides the illegal way. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool. Like I said, there's a lot of ways, more than one way to skin a cat. And brothers, when you come home from jail, like he said, make sure you have goals and set them up and figure out what you want to do and execute those things when you come home.
A flip is a flip. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
That's a fact. In a legit fit. Shit, I came home, I motherfucking sold coats trying to make $200-300 more shit that I never thought that I would ever do.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
But that's dope though, because you know what? This is what I realized, man. As you get older, you know what I'm saying, as you begin maturing, like you gotta step outside your box. Because there's only so much growth in that same goddamn box all the time. So you know, you gotta try different things, man. Ain't no progress without change.
100%. So, I want to get into another topic real quick. This one was kind of crazy to me. I felt sad. I got 2 sad stories on here, but this one is sad because, you know, we all got daughters. I just found out you said you got a daughter, right?
Yeah, I got 2 and 1 on the way.
Okay,
Well, congrats on that,
congratulations.
man.
Congratulations. So, you know, seeing this crazy shit, it was an elementary school teacher. She was crying on social media, basically saying she teaches, kindergarten through 1st grade, and she tries to play like Disney records and stuff like that for the kids. And the kids just screaming they want to hear Pound Town, Pound Town, Pound Town. It's funny, but it's not, right?
Yeah.
And then, you know, I see her crying. She's like, yo, what we going to do with our generation? Like, why is the parents playing Pound Town for their kids, and the kids are coming to school, don't want to hear, you know, the nursery rhyme songs, but they want to hear Pound Town. And then, you know, I was like, wow, that's kind of crazy. But then I saw a video of a mother and daughter,
Oh, I seen that.
and she was like talking about eat my ass.
Yeah.
I eat my ass, I eat your ass. I eat my ass, I eat. And
The daughter was like maybe about
Was
4 or
singing
5.
it with her.
Was singing with her, like 4 or 5 years old. And then I seen another video of a young man. They was rapping, a little kid, he probably about 6, 7 years old. He had the money, the gun.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just saying to myself, what's going on? Like, I don't understand what's going on, because my daughter, I kept her away from so much things when I was coming up. Certain things she was going to hear anyway, right? But even if she heard it, I didn't participate with her.
Setting the kids up for failure. Like that's what I see that shit as, man. Because I tell you this, first of all, this is a totally different generation. I think about how I came up, and son, I wouldn't want my kids going through what I went through, bro. I would not. And the truth is, for one, I don't know if they'd survive that shit, number one. And for two, my nigga, like,
What you went through?
I went through a lot. Where I grew up on Argyle between Church and Caton, in Flatbush. You know what I'm saying? And my old heads, like, was niggas who was Brooklyn's Most Wanted, like, all of that. You understand? So I grew up watching that, and that made me become that for a long time. You understand what I'm saying? And I always say this, like, I can't even accredit me still being here to me being smart. That shit was luck, my nigga. Because at any time, I could have been at the wrong place at the wrong time.
God's grace.
Yeah, but that's what, I say luck, but I always say luck. Luck is God's will, you know what I'm saying? Because God decides. So I could have been at the wrong place at the wrong time at any time. I could have lost my life, or, you know, like you said, you know, like you was fighting a case for your life. Or I could have ended up God knows where, you know what I mean? So I don't understand why you would want to put your kids in that same trajectory to follow that same path. Like I got 3 daughters, and my kids are nothing like what I was when I was their age. And I'm proud of that. I don't want them to be anything like that. You know what I mean? Because I know what that shit leads to, man.
Yeah, it's so funny with my kid, my daughter, all the music she listened to, we saw old school records, Temptations, Stevie Wonder. You know what I mean? I kept her away, and I'm in the music business. I sold 17 million records, helped sell 17 million records. And I would keep her away from most of the stuff. I said, not saying that it didn't play around it, because it played. But I'm not sitting with my kid cursing back and forth with her on a song and kicking the record store. You know what I'm saying? The other day we was in Mexico, and she was dancing to the Dreams and Nightmares and sing. They go crazy for that Dreams and Nightmares.
I seen
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even I just had to sit back like, okay, you know, that's what they're doing. She her age now. She gonna do whatever. But to take a 5-year-old or a 4-year-old and
But it's cool now because at this age, she has the understanding and perspective to understand that these are just lyrics. You get where I'm coming from? When you're talking about a 4 or 5-year-old child, like they can't even decipher the difference between these just being words in a song and them really embodying that shit, bro.
Facts, because I remember when I was younger and I was listening to Jay-Z shit, I just thought I was just rapping the song. I didn't used to know that he was talking about trafficking and selling drugs. Like, Like when he was saying H to the Izzo, V to the Izzy, for shizzle my nizzle,
Like
you
it's
the
a
dribble
dribble
down.
down.
I wasn't thinking he's talking about trafficking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even that, right? I'm not giving no Jay-Z no credit, but it was more hitting. When you saying I eat your ass, you eat my ass.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Your mother wouldn't even know what H to the Izzo dribble down the V. Like, she wouldn't even know what that is. But it's blatant now. Like you
And who
gotta,
teaches a young girl that though?
yeah,
bro?
like not my daughter.
No, but they can't get around it because the tablet, even the cartoons got a lot of the gay stuff in it, a lot of the cursings in it. So everything be like, it be right there. Like when you don't think they watching, they looking.
So I'm gonna tell you this. My mother told me. I remember growing up, my mother smoked some weed and shit. Right. That's when that's when the weed had the seeds in it, in a little trade bag. You could buy a trade bag, you know, nickel bag, and you smoke in a bamboo paper. You know what I'm saying? The easy water. And I remember I was coming to my teenagehood, and a friend of ours, her son would smoke weed with his mother. I was 13. He's probably about 13, 14. And my mother was like, "Yo, listen, I know y'all gonna go outside and do whatever y'all gonna do, and I can't stop you from smoking weed. I can't tell you if it's good or bad, whatever the case may be. But this is what I will tell you: if you ever decide to smoke weed, I'm never gonna smoke a joint with you, right? So, like you said, it could be on a tablet, and they may run into it. And you could take the tablet and go, "Yo, chill, you're not listening to that." Or whatever you got to do, but to take the tablet and go, "Yo, we gonna sing it together." That's
Like they may go out in the world and drink poison, but I'm never gonna feed you poison. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But you know, mothers nowadays, they be twerking with their kids and shit like
crazy.
that. Like, even if you tell them, yo, chill, like, they still, whether it's an aunt to your son, to be like, boy, your daughter gonna know how to damn twerk. That's what it seems like.
But what
to
you
me.
gonna do? What you gonna do when that daughter becomes 17, 20 years old, and that's her mindset? Now she busting it open, and she going back into this the cycle. Like you got to break the cycle at some point. Like I kill for my daughter.
Yeah, mine's is
Right?
17 now. Hell yeah.
So
I'ma
it's
kill
like,
for
so
her.
I get into this conversation. I was gonna bring it up anyway. So what age is the appropriate age you even think for your kids to date?
Yo. if I have a son, I don't give a fuck what age he dating. But my daughter, well, I know she dating now. Fuck all that. I know she dating. I talk to my daughter just like I don't talk to her like on some, I talk to her just like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? She's 17. Like, niggas been fucking. Like, you know what I'm saying? You already know what's going on at that age. So you just give her a little bit of advice, but at the same time, they think we old niggas, so they think they not gonna listen to us. What the fuck we tell them? We ain't want to listen to our moms or what they telling us. They gonna be all right, Dad. I don't even want to talk about
I'm past the dating stage with mine. I used to tell my daughter, "Yo, you can't have no boyfriend, B. You're not having no boyfriend until you graduate high school." That was my rule. After high school, you can have a boyfriend. But I also didn't just tell her she can have a boyfriend. Also, we put even not with myself, because I didn't have all the tools.
But how you know she didn't have one?
Oh, because me and her mother talk. Like, we got a healthy village, right? We got a healthy village. So she ain't telling me she talk to her mother. If she ain't telling her mother, she gonna talk to her aunt. I'm gonna tell you how it went. And she'll tell you this now. Like, she'll tell you this now. Mo was at her Sweet 16, right? You was there? And what I did was, because I got my own shit. Like, I'm bugged out with certain shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
But I'm saying, when they in school, right, I always had girlfriends that...
No, I'm not saying...
Your daughter pretty?
Of course. Her daddy pretty.
No, I'm saying,
Nah,
so
he
you
was
know,
asking you because he waited for you to
there's
say
a lot
yeah.
of handsome niggas in school.
No.
She had a boyfriend in school,
listen,
but she's
listen.
not gonna tell daddy
No,
because
she's
he's
not.
crazy.
Definitely not tell daddy.
Yeah, that's a
But
fact.
what I am saying to you is, the village was strong, and I always talk about that for my situation. When she went to her Sweet 16, she called all her uncles and her godfathers up there, right? You remember? It was like 30 niggas that came up to the mic, and she said, "This is the reason why I can't have a boyfriend." To all the boys in it, because it was all men. But sometimes we needed that village to be around her to have those conversations. And if she did have a boyfriend, somebody pulled her by the coattail and said, "Yo, listen, you know your mother and your father, blah blah blah." That's all I'm saying. So for me, I'm not saying that she didn't go do something. I'm not telling you she's good at two shoes. But what I am saying to you is that I made sure I had those conversations. Like, look, you got a future ahead of you.
Yeah.
And I want you to be the brightest and the smartest that you could possibly be. And I don't want you to have a baby early or none of that shit. You understand what I'm saying to you? First of all, I don't want to be nobody's grandfather right now. And second of all, you got too much work to do. You know what I'm saying? So you go to school, college, you're going to do what you got to do. Get out of college, and after that, you free range to do what you want. You can have a boyfriend while you're in college, but as long as you focus, I think you'll be focused at that time. And, you know, she's 23. I still haven't met a boy yet, but, you know, her mother says she date and...
Because she's scared of you.
Nah, I don't think she's scared of me.
Yeah, she's scared to bring the nigga around because she's thinking like, no, hold on, I got to make sure my dad, he don't play that shit. I can't bring the nigga around.
I don't think she's going to bring us... I think she'll bring a dude when she's serious with a dude.
Yeah.
She's not gonna bring no rinky dink nigga that she just probably dating and seeing. She's not doing that. We not doing that.
I think the conversation is just real important. You know what I'm saying? Because like I got 3 daughters. You know, my oldest daughter 25, my middle daughter she'll be 20 next week. My baby 4. You know what I'm saying? And I mean my 25-year-old, she been in a relationship with a female for like 5 years, which I'm happy about because I ain't got to deal with no dude. Son, I ain't gonna lie to you. But my 19-year-old, you know, like I always kept the lines of communication open ever since she was young, you know. I mean, even when my daughter was like 9, 10 years old, I always used to tell her like, look, you don't need no boyfriend, this young or whatever, but when you have your first kiss, I want to know. You know, and I've been telling my daughter since she was like, Daddy, you sure you want to know? I'm like, yeah, I want to know. And the reason I always used to tell her when she was young is because it's exactly what you said. I didn't want her to be afraid of me.
Yeah.
You understand? Because don't get me wrong, I apply pressure.
Yeah.
Always. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted her to be in the back of her mind to always feel comfortable. Like, well, my dad did always tell me, like when it happened, I could tell him. You know what I'm saying? And she 19 now, about to be 20. You know, I ain't never meet no boy. I don't think that she's ever had a boyfriend before, but...
She's scared of you.
But, nah.
She had a boyfriend. She had a boyfriend.
But, you know, like I tell her, look, do I want you to have a boyfriend? Nah, I'd rather you focus on other things. But at the age that you are, I can't even be mad at you. If that was to occur. Just don't walk in my crib at 19 with a nigga that's like 25, because I'm going to punch his head off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you going to punch his head off?
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
niggas ain't play with their kids.
Nah, bro. Come on.
See, he making that face now.
19, 20, cool. You 19, bro. You not walking through
so
my door with no
25. So your daughter walking 17 right now, 30-year-old nigga.
Nah. That's my age,
That's
nigga.
what I'm saying.
You can't walk with a nigga my age.
Yo,
I'm saying a nigga
25.
Is she 19 and a nigga
25?
25?
28.
Nah, 28, he my age. 20, 25. No, know what I'm saying? But at the same time, this is what I tell my daughter. Know what I'm saying? Because I know she motherfucking got a boyfriend that I be hearing about. The little bastard be around and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But he don't come around me. So when she asks me for shit, I'll be like, why the fuck you ain't asking him? Don't you got a boyfriend? I'm going to get it anyway, but you know what I'm saying? Because when I was younger and I had a girlfriend, I always took care of my girl. So if you think you got a boyfriend, that nigga got to take care of you. Don't get no bum ass nigga. See, don't get
I'm not gonna judge that, but see, I had a girl that told me that one time. And her lifestyle, she's like, yo, my father gave me everything. Then when I got a boyfriend out, he found out having sex. He's like, well, let your man go get it. She said, I did it. He, my man bought me like 4 or 5 sheepskins and blah, blah, blah. She said, I've never looked back, and I've been getting niggas for money ever since. So I'm very careful in what I tell my kid on that side, because I never want that left PTSD in my brain. Like,
so would you want your daughter, if she date like a nigga that really can't do nothing for her?
No, I don't think she would date a nigga that can't do nothing for her. The reason why I don't think she would do that, because all the men in her life was always been there for her. So she was taught that way, like men are supposed to provide and protect, do that. So I can't see her doing that, but I also don't want her to rely on no nigga to do nothing for her neither.
Yeah, fact.
I always want her to be independent enough so she has the power. So a lot of times I feel like women don't walk away from unhealthy situations because they don't have the power to walk away. Or they love what they get.
They need him. They need him.
Oh, I got to get this bag. Oh, he going to get me this. So you stay and you put up with bullshit. If you getting it yourself, you care about yourself a little bit more.
But if you young, you supposed to go through bullshit, right?
Yeah, but at the same time,
I mean, that is how you learn. That's how you learn.
That's how you do learn. But we are supposed to be guidance to hopefully stop that. Somebody could have stopped you from going to jail and said, yo, son, nah, don't chill. We ain't going to do that.
He wouldn't have listened.
Look, listen.
It depends
look,
who said it.
Nah, I don't think that would have happened because I'm a project nigga. So I know as a kid, I saw selling. Look, this was the problem, right? Because I'm a private school nigga. I went to private school my whole life. Like, I went to private school. But I'm a project nigga. So I grew up in Brownsville, the Star. So my family, the Mayo. So I saw them selling drugs. Now, the difference is that
Allegedly.
they already got indicted. This shit is on paperwork. I could talk about this shit. Like, my shit has already been
Say no
talked
more.
about. I did almost 20 years for drugs. Blood clot operation. Go look it up. But what I'm saying is, like, I saw my uncles and them selling drugs, doing what they do. Now, I seen motherfuckers who graduate from school. Then I seen motherfuckers who come home from jail. The nigga come home from jail, he more popping than the nigga that graduated from school. So while I'm a kid, I want to be like son that graduated from school. He ain't getting the bitches. Son that's selling the drugs and come home from jail is the popular nigga. The nigga that's graduated from school, they be like, oh, you graduated?
See?
That's it.
But that's
you come home from jail, you get everything
and
brand new.
and that's the thing, right? Because like I said, when we kids, we ain't got the perspective to really understand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because son is going to school, he ain't the poppin' nigga, but on the long term, he ends up better.
Later on, maybe.
Maybe.
Most of the time.
Maybe.
Sometimes.
Nah, not most of the time. It ain't most of the time.
Sometimes.
It ain't most of the
Sometimes.
time.
90% of the time. You're aberration.
Because we know, we also
You're
know,
aberration.
we also
It ain't-
know, think about how many niggas was popping, you know what I'm saying, moving at work before you went in, and when you came home, a lot of niggas was fucked up. You understand? Because the
So you
truth
aberration.
is,
That don't
the
happen
niggas,
all the time.
the
Nah,
niggas
nah,
that
it don't.
20, 30 years is still getting it, that's a small percentage of niggas that's really doing it in the streets. You understand what I'm saying? So there's more of a chance that the nigga that followed this straight route may have the longevity. You know what I mean? Whereas on the other route, don't get me wrong. Like we like that shit quick. You get what I'm saying? Who the fuck want to wait? Nigga, I ain't trying to wait 10 years.
No, who want to wait till they 50 years old to have a life?
This is what I'm saying.
By the time you 50, son, 60 years old,
I'm almost 50. I'm still good.
But what I'm saying, but you lived your life, like you lived your life. When you in your 20s and
You want it right
and
now.
all that shit,
You want
you want
instant
that shit
gratification.
now.
I hear you.
You don't want that shit later.
I hear
What-
you, but
what,
Bro, you want it later, but you ain't thinking about later. You don't know if you gonna live.
For when he told Mitch, yo man, 10 years, I'm gonna have all the cleans. Nigga said 10 years, nigga, I'm thinking about 10 days. Like,
Yeah.
right? So I agree, but I disagree. Because like we always talk, I always sat in the middle. I had like one feet in the street, one street doing something else. Like always doing music saved me.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying to you? And even when I didn't have music, I was always a popular nigga because I just talk shit all day and I would always put myself out there. So for me, my perspective is different. I was fucking the same chicks that drug dealers was fucking. I was buying the same shit that drug dealers was buying. And if they might could get a better car, but I still had a car. And I had my own apartment at 19. So I've always been moving doing me. So for me, I see that perspective you're talking about, but I also know there's another side of that story. You can still be popping. And then when I go back and I say that small percentage, we spoke about this last week, I see a lot of the dudes that I used to look up to. And a lot of the dudes who used to protect me because I was doing music. Now, Styles, you ain't doing that. Now, you go do this. And I look at them, some of them now, in which I appreciate them immensely. A lot of them niggas ain't good, bro. And I remember when we was growing up, they was more jeweled than you was jeweled out.
Yeah.
All the flyers, chicks you could name, all the flyers, cars, and it's like, yo, where all that shit went. So sometimes short term is cool, but when you live a life of turmoil, you gotta live. Some niggas don't make it home. Some niggas stay 50 years in jail all their life.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna pop for 5 years, is that worth the next 20, 30? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's all about perspective. You know what I mean?
Well, sometimes it depends. Some motherfuckers done gave that time back and came home millionaires.
Came home
Yeah,
so
but not a lot.
But that ain't a lot, exactly.
Huh?
What I'm
That
saying
ain't
is not a lot.
that ain't most.
I ain't got
No,
time.
no. I'm not saying a lot, but
How many niggas you would try to do it your way?
what? I don't regret nothing in my life.
Listen, what I'm saying, but how many niggas you would tell, if you had a room of 100 niggas, You tell 100 niggas.
Don't say
to
100 niggas. If you had a room of 100 kids.
Kids. You had a room of 100 kids. You would tell them to do it your way, and you think they come out the same way that you came out?
Because you know 9 times out of 10, they not coming out the other end the way you
jail
did.
is a mental institution more than physical. It's a mental beat down. It ain't like jail, yeah, you get this, but it's a mental fuck up. Like I even like I start catching anxiety attacks in jail because of the gates. Like every time, like you sleeping, chow town. Now you jumping up and shit. So like they heavy up before the guards come slam the fucking gates on you. But it sound like gunshots. Know what I'm saying? It sound pop, 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 pop. Everybody running out like dogs. So it's more of a mental shit because guards, jail make you crazy though. Like, know what I'm saying? Jail make niggas smarter, but at the same time it make you kind of crazy. Because your bitches forget about you. A lot of shit start happening to you, so you feel like motherfuckers owe you something. Then you feel like, damn, how they did that to me? Like, know what I'm saying? So you be holding grudges.
Too much time to think.
Like, yo, hold up, I was that nigga out there. No fucking body coming to see me 2 years. Bitches talking to me crazy. Nobody answer the phone. Know what I'm saying? So that shit, you start thinking that everybody in jail going through the same exact shit. Know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when I went up and a nigga, I was actually about to fight the nigga because he told me, boy, your girl out there fucking, right? So I'm like, yo, boy. So I'm ready to fuck the nigga up because I'm like, yo, boy, oh, you saying that because your bitch fucking. But he was already up top for a couple of years. He like, boy, I'm telling you, she fucking. You gonna see. No. You start seeing a change of attitude. Now the nigga telling me how the shit gonna be. I'm like, nah, my bitch ain't fucking. I know she ain't fucking. Whole time the bitch living with the nigga. He probably fucking when I'm calling. Now, when a bitch ain't putting you first priority when you in jail, cause when you first go to jail, a bitch will put the nigga before their kids. That's how it is. Oh, I gotta go make sure this. Once that money slow down and them phone calls ain't picked up all the time, you know what's up. And then when you say something, a certain thing, and she be like, what? Who you talking to like that? You like, bitch, who you talking to? Oh, nah, this bitch fucking. You already know the whole attitude change. So I watch everybody go through that same shit, and that shit make you cold towards females when you come home. So you be like on some shit like, all right, I can't trust no bitches. Like you don't want to go.
I know what it's gonna be.
Yeah, because yo, man, niggas, bitches be getting piped down, and you could do whatever for a bitch. Nah. But when you out, when you out though, bitches be behaving. They be moving accordingly.
No, the money be there. Fuck you talking about.
The money still be there in jail. Niggas still do what they do.
Nah, but
and
but
paying
the thing
shit.
Is when you out here, you got access to so many of them.
Yeah, because other bitches, you could get other bitches.
Yeah, you got access.
Females females don't want nobody that nobody want. They want the nigga.
And not to mention, let me tell. And not to mention too, and this is what females don't understand. Like when a nigga's in that situation, when the entire world basically turned his back on, that nigga wants to feel there's somebody out there, especially if female loves him and gives a fuck about him. Like that's what keep a nigga going.
Yeah.
Nah, hold on. I tell people that all the time. Hold
you
on.
Gonna pay him back when he go to jail?
But still,
you should have been
I tell people that all the time.
Out here, bitch. What you talking about? You gonna wait till I go to jail? See, and
Yo, Mike.
And them be the dumbass conversations.
Here, B.
And them be the dumbass conversations on the phone. Them be the arguments on the phone. That's what they say. Oh, but you was cheating and all this when I was out here. Aight, bitch, why you ain't leave?
But I'm gonna tell you this, right? Like my cousin had a 12 to click, right? And his shorty, the first 5 years, she was up there every week. Put money in his combo, making sure he was good, right? 5 years. After 5 years, she fell back. I mean, of course, she started fucking another nigga.
Start breaking down.
And I remember the nigga hit me, and he like, yo, my nigga, that shit is foul. And I had to sit there. I really had to. I said, yo, let me ask you a question, my nigga. I said, my nigga, she did 5 years with you, bro. You got to be grateful for that. You understand what I'm saying? Because some women wouldn't have did a year, wouldn't have did 2. You know what I'm saying? We would love for them to do the entire bid, whatever. But at the end of the day, if that 5 years is all she had to give, my nigga, appreciate that and keep it moving.
Would you do 5 years? Would you do 2 months?
Who, me?
All of y'all.
Yeah, but I'ma do. No,
Guess
I'ma
what?
ride my bitch time
Can
out.
I say something?
I'ma ride the bitch
I'm
time
gonna
out.
answer you because you
See,
keep.
but wait, Deej. Hold on, I don't know if hold on. But Deej, hold on. But you also got to keep in mind that you talking to a nigga that went through that situation.
Fuck him. I'm talking about all of y'all.
All right, I'm answering the question, Deej.
I'll do 5
Hold
years.
up, time out.
I'll do 5 years. I'll do 5 years.
I asked.
You would do 5 years, no sexual intercourse with your lady.
Listen. I didn't.
No, Pat was-
You asking too many
I
questions.
don't
You asking too many questions.
All right, hold up, time out. Let me answer
That
that.
would've been fucking.
You asking too many questions. Yo, but that's the thing. Let me tell you something. Sometimes a nigga tell you, yo, love me enough just not to let me fucking find out, right? So ain't no nigga doing 5 years in jail that is saying, look, I expect you to not do nothing.
Nah, niggas is. Niggas is.
Of course.
I ain't even gonna lie
Nah,
to
you right.
This nigga's like, nah, my bitch is not fucking.
All right, check this out.
Them
Hold up.
niggas is crazy.
Hold up.
Some
Time out.
niggas is
Time out. I want to answer
Shit,
these.
I was
Mike,
stupid.
do me a favor. Can you sit right by? Because you might have to move out the door as soon as I say this. You have to move outside. Look, so this is what I will tell you. You asked me what I do 5 years. No, I'm not doing 5.
You do 2 months.
I'm not doing 2 months because I ain't never do 2 months. So I ain't doing it. You ain't doing it. So I ain't never went to jail for 2 months.
I can't
I went
say
to
that.
jail for like 48 hours.
So your lady go to
Right.
jail. You not doing 2 months.
I can't.
Now I'll be there for her though.
Fuck, beat him up.
I'm gonna put money on books all the time and come see her.
Okay, so if we do that, what's the problem? We send packages.
Now,
we
y'all
do
stop
this,
though.
We do that.
I think it's different for niggas.
Of course.
Oh, he gotta go. All right.
Nah, because
I'm gonna exit myself.
if a joint,
Y'all keep thinking y'all dudes, man.
This man and woman shit.
Cause y'all are women and we men.
Deej, we're gonna have you back on the next episode. We're gonna have you back because
Woman could go eat some pussy or something. Just don't let the dick go in
Fuck
you.
that.
Just don't,
Let me go.
just don't let the dick go in you.
look, just let me finish. Let me just say what I was gonna say. It's different because I feel like if our joint is locked, we could separate us fucking another joint and
still be in there. You right.
Wait, boy. So now with a female, it's a joint, but with this nigga, he's my man.
No,
Why the
wait.
fuck he's not a joint?
Well, that's not what he's saying.
The side joint that I might be fucking on while you locked up.
But you still my wife.
But I'm still making sure y'all gotta do this.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
With a woman.
We can separate.
Once that other
Y'all don't
nigga start
separate very
fucking-
well.
This is 2023.
Hold
These
on,
bitches is dogs.
Hold on.
Dog hoes.
Hold on. It's gonna slow down because the nigga you fucking gonna feel some type of way. You still doing this? You still
That's a lot. A nigga I'm fucking not even gonna know.
If I'm fucking the next joint and my bitch is locked up, yo, listen, I gotta make sure.
2023. They're not even gonna know.
Y'all can't help it.
I mean, all right.
Y'all can't help it.
Listen, we're gonna go to the next topic. All right, Deej, you go back over. This got nothing to do with you right here. We're gonna go to the next topic. Nah, it's all good. We love having Deej on the show. Just don't bring it back in this motherfucker. But yeah. Nah, this jokes. So it's some good news, y'all. Apple has finally caught up to Android. That's what I want to say. Apple has finally caught up to Android. They no longer is gonna be using the SMS. I don't know what the fuck that is. The text messaging service. Now they're gonna be using RCS, which everybody's on. Basically, you know when you text somebody or send somebody a picture from your iPhone or your Android to come out fuzzy,
Blurry.
it won't happen no more.
Your bubble's still gonna be green.
It doesn't matter. Now we can talk to each other. Maybe we can even possibly do some FaceTime with each other. I don't know, but Android has finally caught up to. I mean,
You just said it right.
Apple has finally caught up to the real world, folks. So be happy for that. Next thing I want to talk about, since we on the phone topic, some celebrity shit. Ice-T said something. I don't know if you have this problem. Ice-T said something so crazy the other day, which I can relate to, and I know Mo, you can relate to this. He said that he had to excuse me. Blah, blah, blah. Ice-T said he had to. I'm sorry, got stuck for a second. Brain freeze. Okay. Ice-T said he had to What the fuck is that shit called when you take something off your app, off your phone?
Delete.
Delete. Okay, cool. Sorry.
Brain freeze.
Yes, sir. So Ice-T said he had to delete a game app off his phone. He had a zombie fighting game app on his phone. He said he was spending way too much money on the game app.
Candy Crush.
Candy Crush is my thing. I probably spend over $5,000 in Candy Crush.
I don't play games.
Yeah, I don't play video games at home, but I play games on my phone.
I bought a PS5. I think I played it once for 5 minutes, but Candy Crush on my
He won't sell
goddamn
me the
cell
PS5.
phone.
I don't know why. But
Because I may want to play it one day.
for 5 minutes.
You know what I'm saying? You know how you just want to have it, nigga? Or somebody may come to the crib and want to play it.
You
Like,
don't got games, man.
bro, I got games. I just don't play them. I just don't.
I'm not gonna
Matter
play
of fact, you
neither.
know what's crazy? Me and Shorty tried to play it the other day. Do it on for 2 minutes? I'm not. I was playing NBA 2K. I played that shit for 2 minutes, and I was like, I can't do this.
But if y'all playing these games on your phone and spending money, maybe y'all should delete the app as well too, because I spend enough money on Candy Crush. God knows. Yeah, Candy Crush. Y'all should send me something, because y'all sent Teddy something the other day. I ain't never get nothing.
Yo, bro, you know Candy Crush makes they make like $6 million a day off of that game.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure, because when I get into the habit and I be playing for 24 hours,
Yeah.
I wish you get time limits on certain things. I'm on
Bro,
my money worth.
they clear damn near over $1 billion a year, like straight
crazy.
up.
Shit right now is monopoly right now.
Crazy. Yeah, delete the games off your phone. In other news, oh, did y'all hear about this? The man that won 1.3, is it 1.3 billion?
1.3
billion is suing his wife for telling his family that he won the Mega Million because he wanted to be anonymous. And Shorty went out there and told everybody he ain't anonymous. I guess everybody coming for some paper now. So
Damn, but he got 1.3 billion. Shit.
you don't
Wait,
want
you
to.
said a billion?
I think
Yeah,
it's
billion.
a billion. Yeah.
Oh, weird.
She should have.
She said where he at. See?
Huh? Why? He wanted to be anonymous. Would you be anonymous? I tell him all the time when I'm winning.
Hell no.
Don't
If
call
I
me.
get 1.3 billion, everybody know.
Oh, we know.
Everybody know. I just made one motherfucking thing. What the fuck y'all talking about? All y'all motherfuckers that play with me, y'all ain't getting shit.
Listen, I'm leaving. Soon
I'm
as
just
you get light on your phone.
disappearing off the face of this
Yeah,
earth.
I'm leaving. I just send niggas a check, and that's it, man. I'm leaving. A check with a contract, because anybody that I give money to when I win the lottery, they got to sign a contract, and they're not suing me. So, yeah.
Motherfucker sue for anything, bro.
Sue for anything. You hear about the guy
Damn,
that...
they
that-
could sue if you gave them money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he said a family member said his life was messed up when one of the lottery
From the
winners
money.
gave him some money
It ruined his life.
and ruined his life and had to pay him more money.
There's a dude, right? There's a dude. He got 2,600 lawsuits. So the Guinness Book of World Records put him in the Guinness Book, like the dude with the most lawsuits. He sued the Guinness Book of World Records and got like 50 grand out of him. Yo, dude sued his parents for not raising him right. He sued his uncles. Yo, and he won all these lawsuits.
I think I gotta sue a motherfucker then.
Yo, he made $8 million off of lawsuits, 2,600 lawsuits.
So I want to get into these two. I want to get to these two more
Right.
things real quick, because then we're gonna get into some chick stuff. All right. So 2 things I want to report. So the USA is planning in 2030 to discontinue selling meat in this country because they say that it's for the emissions and to climate change. So everybody might be vegan. I think it's just some.
I'd have to see it to believe it.
Yeah, I
man.
think it's a ploy for Bill Gates to sell his fake food. So
I don't know if that's true, man.
There's no way they can stop me
Listen,
from
bro.
eating chicken. And
All right,
all
cool.
that.
You
This
have
is
to-
what I'm
you have
saying.
to
I
bring
don't
some
see
chicken
that
to find out what
happening.
chicken- We gonna find your chicken? Where you gonna find it?
I don't see it happening, bro.
We
Because
all gonna be vegans. I don't know how.
yo,
to
bro,
live
when you're
without
thinking
eating
about
no meat.
KFC,
What?
Tyson Chicken, Purdue, like all these businesses that would literally go out
They
of
all gonna
business.
start selling fake meat.
They already do.
Or
Well,
printing
yeah.
meat. You know, they
Well,
got
they
printing
already
meat now.
do.
They printing and
Yeah,
they got
yeah,
the lab
3D
meat.
printers.
So there might be some other type.
McDonald's and shit like that.
Yeah. Oh, also, if you pay taxes or you plan to pay your taxes this year, guess what the IRS said? They giving everybody a break. The tax is supposed to be going down this year for certain tax brackets, for a lot of different tax brackets. They had all the brackets, but I ain't got time to go through all that. But yes, they're giving you a break because the economy is so messed up. They're giving people breaks and they taking less money from you this year.
And they giving a stimulus check.
Huh?
Shit, don't say that. Everybody gonna start thinking it's pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
You heard me, Styles?
It's a stimulus check. I ain't
Crab
get that.
legs for everybody.
How much?
Crab legs and azul.
No, but it's November 30th. You gonna get that shit.
What?
I
What?
ain't hear
What,
that,
another
but-
stimulus?
Yeah.
My nigga, I ain't getting not one of those stimulus.
I ain't get one either.
I hope you right.
You cozy as fuck over
Yeah, that shit crazy. Hold up. Study finds out. Oh, new study shows if a man loves getting oral sex more than he loves getting sex, he's a cheater.
That's you.
I'm a cheater, my nigga. I'm a cheater. I'm a big time cheater. I'm just gonna let you know that I'm a cheater because I love head more than I love. I don't know if I love it more than I have sex. It's just that you can't have sex with me without giving me head.
Yeah. That's you gotta suck this dick when I'm fucking. And it ain't that shit like that's some little kid shit if you're not gonna suck the dick. Like what is we doing?
Yeah, nah, I can't.
Yeah.
And I do have a rule too. I don't know. This might be crazy. This might be too much. This might be TMI. You can give me head for like 20 minutes. If I don't nut, you never gave me head. So only if I nut, that's the only time you gave me head. Excuse me, but I'm just being
So
honest.
how many bitches made you nut? Cause a lot of bitches don't know how to make a nigga nut. Or you one of them niggas that nut fast and nut easy.
And
It's not-
I can't even nut from head.
Something wrong with him. But I'm glad I don't have
He
that.
ain't
I don't,
get
I'm
the
glad
right top.
I'm glad I don't have that disease.
Yeah.
It can't nut disease from head. I don't want that. But yeah, I don't want that disease. But no, it's not that I don't come fast or not. I let a shorty get jaw locked to make me come. I don't care, man. You got to finish, bro.
Nah, I gotta get in that pussy. I need to fuck.
Yeah, nah, I want to too, but I gotta get the head, bro.
I done fell asleep with the joint in her mouth. Like it just ain't happening.
Nah, cause
guy's
you know what
crazy.
kind of guy you seem like you is. You the kind of nigga that seem like you mad affectionate. Like you just the guy that just getting head just like
Nah, not even.
you ain't doing no. Oh damn, baby, this shit's so good. You ain't gassing it up. You ain't trying. You just on some real serious shit. Like
I don't know, man. Yo.
you ain't slapping her up. You ain't
Yo, son.
spit like bitch. Spit
man.
on it. Spit on my hand. Doing
Yo,
all types of
son.
shit. You just
Nah,
on some.
that's just son. But it's been like that since you know what I'm saying. Since I was young. Like I just
Yeah, you gotta get a meat check, bro. Go
like that, Mo.
I don't know. This shit is weird. Well, that shit is weird.
That is weird.
Sex gotta get crazy. Man.
Got a quick question for y'all. What's the best way to stop an argument between you and your woman?
You know what I discovered? To listen to her and make her feel heard, my nigga. Like when you don't, like when she telling you what's wrong and you ain't constantly rebutting, and then you just listen to her and you hear her out and you go, and you don't even have to agree. And you just say, you know what? I hear everything you saying, and I hear you loud and clear. I may not agree, but I hear exactly what you're saying. I'm not saying you wrong. And son, that's it. Just making them feel heard.
Maybe the best way is probably to be honest. I think that might be the best way because 9 times out of 10, when your girl, somebody asking you something, they know it's facts. Like they know what's up. Like might just gotta be honest.
Well, I always tell you it's both of those things, but you gotta throw some dick in it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but sometimes they ain't with that. Like
Now,
what? Don't
sometimes,
touch me.
guess what? No, because if you be honest and you listen to her, now you can throw dick.
This nigga, man.
I'm a woman. Ding, 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 ding.
Yo, D's what?
Let's hear what D's got to say.
Be honest. And yes, you gotta say the honesty. I'm telling you, it's just the honesty.
I think
Let's be friends, like, I want to know. Bitch, you want to know.
I think the honesty cause.
No.
I think the honesty.
Because we don't like looking stupid. So if you tell us ahead of time, we know how to handle a certain situation. Like, you know, that's what we really.
Females could definitely take more shit than niggas.
Oh yeah. we not built for this shit.
Nah,
bro. Niggas
hell
ain't built
no.
for that.
Niggas ain't built for
Niggas
a bitch
ain't
to tell you, yeah, I was fucking them.
Oh.
I sucked what?
Nah. We ain't built.
You say,
Nah.
a chick is built for that?
Yeah,
We ain't.
bitches be built for that.
We ain't built for that, bro.
Bitches be
I ain't built for that though.
No. Men ain't built
Oh
for
no,
that.
I crumble.
No, niggas
I'm a
ain't built for that.
It is a
ain't
double
built for
standard.
that.
We're different, B.
Yeah,
I don't know
we
what's wrong with
not-
you. I
we
don't want to
designed
be you.
different.
Stop trying to want to be me. Anyway, like I said, I got a game for y'all to play today. I think you're gonna be good at this game.
All right.
This is called Build Your Own Girl. So if your girl is right here in front of us, you see how I just built it? Look, this build it. How you gonna build yours? Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay. Mo, how you gonna build yours?
Mine.
That ass don't look fat enough, Mo.
Yeah, that look like a little butt.
You know what I like.
Yeah. Mo should be like,
Nah,
But anyway,
come on, that's too
So
much.
we gotta build. We gonna build her. But now, okay, we built her body. That's her body. That's her body.
That's a buddy.
Yeah, I like. I don't really like real thick bitches.
Not real thick. Mine's is thick. I don't like skinny girls, so she gotta have breasts. We put some breasts on her.
She can have small breasts. She gotta have
She
big
can have
nipples.
no waist or a little stomach. That don't really bother me. But she gotta have some booty,
Some hips.
some hips. I like that, and I like legs too. So legs.
Pretty toes, mandatory.
Hell yeah.
If the
I like-
toes ugly, I can't.
And I like full lips. You gotta have full lips. Yeah.
Okay, she got full lips. So we build. We making sure the people that's listening could also, because they can't see what we doing. All right, cool. So we got her looks down. What about her attitude? What you giving her? Like, what kind of woman she should be?
I like a little sassy, man.
You want a sassy?
Yeah, a little.
What about you, Mo?
She gotta be coachable.
Okay. Mine's got to be caring. She has to care about me, about my family.
And affectionate.
Oh yeah. That's a mandatory. She gotta care about that.
I want mine to be a freak. It's gonna sound crazy. I want to be like a church freak, because I want her to love God, but I also want to be a freak for me.
Oh, my bitch, she gotta be mad freaky.
Yeah, like I want her to
Mad
be able to
freaky.
pray for me too when we, like, you know. When we,
Yeah,
What's your
but
freak styles like? Each ass freak?
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. Yeah, I'm not opposed to it. I want to be able to. I want her to want me. I don't want to always be on the prowl looking for the sex. Like, I want her to come home like, yo, take.
You want to be the one to initiate.
Yeah, I want her to initiate. I feel like I'm too greedy, and I always want it. I want somebody to be as greedy as me too. Like when it comes to that department.
well, I think if she actually very attractive to you, she's gonna be like that.
No, I don't think women. You could be attracted to. I think things get old and stale. So people, what they was in the beginning, and then at maturation through time, it doesn't.
You got to keep it exciting. You got to keep switching it up.
I want mine to be able to cook, clean, but I can cook better than most women. But I don't always want to cook.
Yeah,
Yours gotta cook because you ain't gonna eat.
you gotta spoil me.
Okay, you gotta.
Spoil you.
Because this ain't for the ladies that's listening. This ain't build your nigga. Y'all can build your own man.
Yeah,
we playing build our girl. So this is what we
Spoil
talking
me.
about. Mo, what else you got to do for you? Anything else?
I like a woman that could cook. Definitely.
I need a hustling woman. I need a go getter. She got to be able to take what I'm doing and show something else for it. So if I'm bringing money home, she probably looking at homes or making the house better, or she going, yo, we should invest in this. I want somebody that could bounce ideas off of when I'm doing my pillow talk.
Yeah, facts.
What about you?
I mean, for me, that's cool. But
No, like mind your business, bitch. What?
I don't know. Like, she got to have ambition, right? She got to have passion. She got to have determination. But at the end of the day, I'm cool with taking care of you then.
Yeah, for me, I just need somebody I need somebody to have drive. G's capping her hands. I need somebody to have drive. And the reason why I say that is because we're gonna slide into the next topic when we finish building her. But I say what it is after you finish building. You got anything else you want to add to it?
Well, the bitch gotta be mad freaky, like,
Well, you gotta stop calling her a bitch. So go ahead.
yo.
The bitch gotta.
I should have gone this sex. You gotta be popping. Yo,
We said build a woman. This nigga
got-
build a bitch. Yeah, you're right.
she gotta be fine. She gotta be bad. She gotta be nice.
She
like
gotta
that
be high.
she
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
be
yeah.
pretty.
She
Like
gotta be hygienic.
oh, she gotta smell. The pussy gotta smell good at all
Anytime
times.
she
The ass
walk by
gotta
me-
smell good. The toes gotta because I'm a spontaneous nigga. Like I want to fuck anywhere. Like so. I'm liable to just fuck, like back the dick out. I'm liable to eat the pussy at anything. Ain't no like she just gotta be with it. Like she gotta be with it. Like you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? If you ain't with it, like the sex is like that's probably like
Number one for you.
65, 70% of the
God
relationship.
damn.
Because
Yo, y'all gotta understand, my man been in jail for almost 20 years. He's beating this meat for 20 years. He gotta take it out on you. Right? He don't want nothing else.
fucking Susie and beds and pillows and shit like that. Yeah, niggas gotta get creative in jail.
But I do.
Oh, I said effing Susie. Y'all know what Susie is?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I do agree though. She got to be beautiful.
Yo, she
That's
gotta be
another thing.
beautiful.
And they got to be sex appeal.
But she gotta be beautiful inside for me too, man.
Of course.
It's nothing about having a pretty chick that's ugly on the inside.
Of course. No. Hell no.
But I think sex is like 65, 70% of the relationship.
Now you know what's my number one thing probably, outside of her being able to believing in God for me. The number one thing is probably communication. She got to be communicative to me. And if we can't communicate and communicate and problem solve.
Oh, then that relationship ain't going.
Ain't gonna work. I don't care. She could be the biggest freak, but she can't communicate.
Oh yeah.
You know, I can't. We got to be able to talk to each other.
Well, what is that? That's 50%? Or is that 10% of the relationship?
Guess what?
Or 5%?
Nah,
Which
that's like
one?
40, 50%.
That's like 30%.
Of the communication
You
is
know why?
30%?
You know why?
yeah.
But guess what?
Because the
You know why?
relationship
'Cause I
ain't
get
going
the-
nowhere without
when we
communication.
communicate and problem solve at the same time, I'm gonna get the sex that I want because I communicated and she communicated what she want from me.
Yo, because that's another thing I realized too, right? It ain't about the issues that you go through in a relationship. It's about how y'all handle those issues. You understand? So the truth is, if y'all don't know how to communicate, a little problem can turn into something huge. Whereas if y'all know how to talk with each other, even a big problem, y'all gonna sit down, she gonna let you know how she feel, you gonna tell her how y'all feel and how you feel, and then y'all gonna work it out. But like I always say, it's me and you against the problem. It ain't wait, what is it? It's me and you against the problem. It ain't me and you against each other.
Definitely, I totally agree with that. Light skin, dark skin.
I don't
Nah,
care.
it don't.
I don't care.
It don't
It
really.
don't
I like all shades of the
matter,
rainbow.
man.
White, black,
It don't.
I don't give
Nah,
a goddamn.
what, white? Nah,
I
that
don't
can't
give a
be my
goddamn.
white.
White
girl?
I don't give a goddamn.
Straight white girl? No.
I don't give a goddamn.
Me, I like.
If we click, we click. That's
it
how I
doesn't
see
matter.
it.
She got to be Spanish or black though. Well, Spanish is black to me, but
Yeah.
Say you don't care, but say she gotta be spiritual.
for me, I don't care. Like I'm not. I can't see myself marrying a white woman. I don't have a problem with white women. I don't. That's not what I grew up around or I'm attracted to. Me growing up, I saw the baddest Puerto Ricans,
but
Dominicans,
you know
and
what's
black
crazy?
girls. So look, I think the moral of the story is though, when we building your woman, I think this is one of the most important things that we didn't add. I want a rider, and what I mean by a rider, not somebody that's gonna ride with me in the beginning. And I think women, y'all should listen to this too, because I think everybody looks for a person on their partner, and what they could do for them at home, or you could buy you a bag, or he could take you away, or she could cook, clean. I think we got to start looking past that and start building women or finding men for the ladies that's going to be with you in 30 or 40 years, that's going to wipe your ass for you. If you can't, somebody going to be, if you're sick in the hospital, that's going to ride with you to the hospital. And if you get, God forbid, sick and ill, they won't leave you in your sickness. Because a lot of us, we don't even take the time out to go, yo, listen, are you going to be here in 20 years for me? Because even talking to you about the jail thing, right, going back to that, some people won't ride for you in the distance when there's real trouble. If, just say, God forbid, you got to bury your mother or your father, will they be there emotionally for you to help out when you can't emotionally go through it for yourself, or you could be there for them when they going through that? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I told a story on the show before. I watched my mom, my stepdad take care of his mother. Towards the end, for 2 years, she bathed and washed that woman twice a day, bathed her twice a day, and fed her for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? They didn't put her in a home. You know what I mean? Who's gonna do that? Imagine your lady got to help your moms. Your mom's got to move in, or her mom's got to move in.
I think a lot of women would do that.
I'm not saying they won't, but a lot of these women, I don't think a lot. I'm not gonna say a lot of women will do
I
it.
think most of them would do that.
I don't think a lot of people do that. I don't
but-
think a lot of men would do
But
that.
let's talk.
No, niggas might not. A nigga might not.
Yo, but
like,
let's-
I can't wipe a person's ass.
But let's talk about the real
I
thing.
can't
I
wipe
say,
people.
I don't expect you to write nobody by my ass. Man.
But let's talk about the real thing. Like if you talking about ride, what about if dude fall off? Because this is something I always say.
Yeah.
The reality of the situation is this, bro. And as a man, this is what I've learned. Every woman has a clock, right? that if a nigga fall off, some will stay for a year, some will stay for 2, but every chick has a time limit, bruh. And you got a small percentage of women that'll ride it out with you for life, right? But the majority, bruh,
It's out.
got a time limit. It's like, yo, that nigga got 2 years. He got 3 years to get back on his feet. And if not, then I gotta go.
Well, you could say that, but then I think you can't say that because there's a lot of women that got dudes that live in their crib that's not paying no rent, that's not doing nothing anyway. And they still with them.
I don't know those kind of dudes. Just want to be clear. I don't know
Oh,
those type of
there's
dudes.
a lot of them
No, I'm
out
gonna say
here.
I don't know those guys. I don't associate with those guys.
Yeah, but there's a lot of niggas out here that ain't doing nothing. They living with they girl. They don't pay no bills. They ain't doing shit.
See, but that's not the type of situation I'm talking about. Like we see it all the time, right? Where a dude is good, he doing what he doing, whatever, and shorty there, right? And then sometimes it's a bid. Sometimes that nigga take a huge L. You understand what I'm saying? And now it ain't the way it used to be. You get where I'm coming from? And after a certain amount of time, she start looking at that nigga different. You get what I'm saying? Like the respect ain't there no more.
Yeah, facts.
You understand? And I hate to say this, but I really believe that that's just the way women are designed, my nigga. Like, is that it's the provide and protect thing. They've been taught that since they was kids, right? Boom. We said this when Shorty was here, right? We know that the requirement to be a man is you have to be able to provide and protect, right? Mm-hmm. But with women, the requirement is just to simply exist, my nigga. Because if a woman is good to a man that can't provide and protect, she's called stupid. Even if he had it before. The second he lose it, the world look at her like she a fool for holding him down. You get what I'm saying?
Oh no.
But the opposite, no. But I kind of see what he's saying because a man ain't look like that.
A man
like
don't,
that.
exactly. On the flip side, a dude could be with a chick that fell off or whatever, or she ain't doing nothing, and he could be with her forever taking care. Nobody calls him stupid.
No, they do. No, they do.
If she's loyal to him, no, they don't.
Your mother and them gonna be like,
All
he
she gotta
with
do-
that goddamn girl that don't do shit. She using his ass.
guess what?
Mama loves her sisters.
Nah.
All of them gonna
No,
be
no,
saying
no,
shit.
no,
That
no.
girl don't
Just
do
about-
nothing.
Hold on. Question. If she cook, she clean, and she loyal to you, that's not necessarily true.
But ain't got a job, ain't doing nothing. They better have. I don't give. My bitch gotta have a job. She better be
I
doing
know, of
something.
course. She better be- of
cannot
course.
just think
Nah, she
that
can't just not
everything
do
is coming
shit.
out of this pocket.
Nah.
She gotta have something going on. I'm gonna take her to go get a job. If she
said,
don't
"I'm
wanna go the illegal way, she gonna go the right way. Girl, you better get you a job. You gotta get a job because I gotta feel at times that you doing something for me.
Of course.
And if you can't gift me, ain't no pussy, ain't no gift.
Hell no.
That's regular.
Wrap
I
that
totally
up.
agree with you.
That ain't no gift. You gotta be able to gift me because it's gonna make me wanna go even harder for you. Like when a woman do something for me, it don't gotta be big. Like you could, because we get bread, so they could do something small. They could buy you a pair, 2 pair of Jordans, whatever, because you know they really don't
That shit'll
got
make
it.
you smile like a motherfucker.
But it make you be like, you know what?
Let me go do this. Yeah.
I'm gonna go buy her Rolly now because now you just know like she cared. Like if you can't just be doing nothing. Like,
You just need to take his money and do it, D?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to the next side. D, we're not going to start with you. but we
no,
gotta get out
I'm
of here.
saying if it's certain women that feels like it's some women that's actually don't have no job, no income, ain't doing nothing. The man just take care of them. So how do she make him feel special if she don't got it to take care of, if she can't give him nothing?
She got to have some type of ambition.
She got to take me out sometimes
She
too.
got to have some type of ambition.
And I can't.
She got to have some type of ambition.
You know what you said?
And
I
then-
can with your money.
With that's not making me feel special.
Niggas would get this $20,000 on Christmas and think I got it at my job. No, I got it from you.
No, you got to give me some of your job money. Or when your income tax check come, give me half of that fucking
get that
income
job.
tax check.
When you
All
got
these
kids,
damn
copy some-
shit that I gave you all this
You don't
damn
need a
year.
job.
Huh?
Kids.
What?
When you do not need a job for an income tax check, you should know that.
What? No, what I'm saying
I don't
is,
get income tax checks. I got to pay IRS every year.
I don't know.
what I'm saying is, if you taking care of a woman and she gotta be able to make you feel special.
100%, I agree.
If she don't, she can't just make me feel special by just cooking and all. Because after a while, nigga just be like, you know what? Because that's when a nigga be like, man, bitch, shut up. I take care of you.
See, but I don't think about that because I've never dealt with a woman that ain't going do.
Yeah, I never-
You know what I'm saying? Like I
Only
take you
time I
out 4 or
see that
5
is on social
times.
media.
Usually a chick could tell me, yo, you know what, tonight I'm taking you out. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, birthday comes, she copping you something. Or yo, I was in the city today shopping. I saw this. I think you like it. Like you know what I mean? So yeah, I ain't with that.
I totally agree with you guys, but I'm going to this next subject because G's about to jump in and I can't take him out. But anyway, I didn't really want to bring this up, but I'm gonna bring it up, and I should have brought it up when we was talking about what age would you let your kids date. I seen this story on social media, and I want to bring it up because I also want to go back to that and tell you young ladies to be very careful on who you date. There was a sad story on social media the other day. I seen it pass by. It's a young lady explaining how she was kidnapped and trafficked by a boyfriend. She was 16.
He was 16.
She was 16 too.
Yeah, he was 16 too.
Oh, he was 16 as well. Okay. They was dating. He was courting her for about 6 to 8 months or something like that. And she invited him over to meet the family.
He said he wanted her to meet his family.
She invited over to meet you messing me up, Mo. She invited him over to meet her family. She was comfortable with him, and they was dealing, having fun with each other. Then he said to her, "Hey, I want you to meet my family." She said, "All right, cool." She got on a bus and went to go meet his family. She said when she got there, she got into this house, and he asked her for her phone. He wanted to make a phone call to call his pops. He took her phone, and then when he took her phone, she went into like a bathroom, and when she came out, his father was there, and he pushed her into a closet. And she lived in that closet for the next
3 weeks.
And then the father impregnated her with 2 kids in 4 years. She never got back to go home. They kidnapped her.
Damn.
So first of all, I thought it was sadistic because I don't even know how a 16-year-old boy could even make that happen for that length of time. You know what I'm saying? To court you, to be around you. He didn't have no feelings like, nah, we're not going to do this.
But if that's his pops
Pops
trained
was
him,
in his
trained
head,
him
yeah,
to
I
do
know,
that.
but-
So her parents,
She went missing for 4 years.
so they was looking for her.
Yeah.
Damn.
She went missing for 4 years. She lived in the closet for 3 weeks.
Yo,
She went missing for 4
see,
years and had 2 kids by the father.
My question about that, like when I hear stories like that, I be like, yo, bro, is pussy that serious, bro? Did you got to go through all of that? Like, really? To go through them lengths, my nigga, like, just for some ass, bro?
Yeah, you got some
Is
weird
it really
people.
that serious?
You got
shit is
some
crazy,
weird
though.
people out here.
Son, that shit is crazy to
crazy,
me
man.
because, my nigga, and I guess for us, like, we don't think about that because niggas can step outside and get whatever, but I guess there's dudes in the world that really can't get a woman. I don't know. I just don't understand how you go to them lengths. Like, is it really that serious?
No, where's the parents?
Well,
It was Shorty father.
Shorty, it was the boy's father.
But she flew him out.
Yeah, no, she didn't fly him out. They took a bus back to wherever he was from.
He said,
Yeah, so I don't know what. She thought she was in safe hands because she was around the guy for like 6, 7, 8
she's
months.
16. Where's her parents?
I hear you, but just like you said, your daughter, you don't know what your kid doing after school,
What do you mean?
right? She could have.
She probably snuck and went.
This is a joke.
Nah, you can't say that
Yeah.
because when I was 16,
At 6,
So funny.
You can't say that. She could
Yo.
say she could have left in the morning and said she was going to school.
After 7 hours passed, where's my daughter?
look,
She's gone.
hold
They
up,
kidnapped her.
Hold up,
already.
but you know,
She's gone.
You know, like I know,
Stop letting
it's a
these
lot of
interrupt.
parents. When we was growing up, they daughters was outside,
Yep.
going to Miami, to Atlanta, to going anywhere without a phone call from their parents. It'd be a lot of kids
Oh,
like
yeah.
that too. 16, you
16,
grown in
yeah.
the
Bro,
hood.
let me tell you something.
Grown ass
remember
lady in the
I had a
hood.
homegirl, and I was like 17, 18 years old, and my homegirl asked me to come to VA to see her. I got up and got on a Greyhound bus, and I went to what's it, Dorm? I don't remember the name of the place, but I went to VA to go visit her. and I stayed there for the weekend. Anything could have happened to me. My mom's, I got up, said, yo, I'm going to go visit my home friend for the weekend, and I went. Anything could have happened. So I'm saying things can happen.
You told your mother?
Yeah.
Oh.
But what I'm saying to you, even if she told her mother, the guy could have had a different address.
They could have went to a different
him
address,
again.
yeah.
She got kidnapped.
To help your 16-year-old daughter.
They were looking for her.
Who said they wasn't looking for her?
They were looking for her.
Are you drunk? You added other stuff to the story.
Saying, like, the way you said it just sounded.
We're going to have to cut that part out because I don't know what Dee's talking about. She left. Well, anyway, listen. I'm coming back in. Dee, you got to stay your ass home.
See, this shit's scary because you hear about these stories more and more and more these days, bro. More and more and more.
It was a sad story. So, moral of the story, people, please keep an eye on your loved ones. Make sure, don't matter how long he or she knew the person, parents, make sure you know all the information as much as possible. Pictures, ID, address, everything.
And young ladies, be careful.
Be careful, please. Because that was a sad story. Shout out to the young lady. Hope everything is working out with you now in your life. And I hope you don't have to live through that PTSD forever. God bless you. Real quick question for you. I got like 2 more things and we out of here. And we appreciate you immensely for coming on the show. What's the craziest shit you ever done in your life, you think, or the dumbest shit you ever did?
Like on what type time though?
Anytime you want. It's your time, nigga.
The dumbest shit or the craziest shit I did? I don't know. I don't know the craziest shit I ever did.
You got nothing ever? What about you?
That's the same thing I told you, bro. You asked me at the. I can't
The
even.
craziest or the dumbest shit I ever did?
I'm taping. I'm gonna call right back.
My shit might have been some violence, some dumb shit.
All right, we're not
I did
gonna
as
forget
a
the dumbest
kid.
shit. We're gonna cut this question out. Let's go to the next thing.
That might have been the dumbest shit I ever did.
This is the holiday season, and I want everybody to be careful. I especially want you to be careful when you're going inside of Walmart and Target, because they have changed the rules for you niggas, right? So now Target is now taking away the self-checkout lines, which I think they should have been took out because they've been getting got for years. And also, Walmart is now hiring their own private detectives to check all y'all stuff when you leave in the Walmart. You know what I'm saying? I think Target and them should have been got rid of the self-checkout lines. I think they was trying to save money by not having workers there, but they losing more money.
They lost even more money by doing that.
Oh yeah.
So
People
be
is
careful.
walking out.
Be careful.
And that's in every neighborhood. It ain't just in the hood. Niggas
Yeah, it's
is
every
walking
place.
out.
Every place is happening. So be careful this holiday season. All you scammers and all you thieves, be very careful because Target and Walmart is going to be on your ass. Last thing, seen a comment from Quavo on Twitter or Instagram this weekend. He said if you take your girl to Dominican Republic, you're supposed to get a threesome. Yeah, because I want 3 new chicks. I want two new chicks while I'm out there. So I don't know.
So you don't want to have a threesome with your girl?
I would love to be in a poly relationship with my woman if she was down, but she ain't gonna be down, bro. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
She ain't with it.
if
What
she
about
down,
you?
I'm going for it.
I'm with whatever, man. I'm with whatever.
He not gonna nut, man.
Listen, she said he not going. Yo,
He gonna be dead ass serious.
Yo.
He gonna be dead serious in the threesome. He gonna be dead
Yo.
serious.
nah,
Dead serious.
yo, son, this is all right. This is the thing with me, right? If she want the threesome, let's have it, right? But I ain't asking for no threesome because that shit fucks up relationships, my nigga. And they be mad at you for the rest of your fucking life over that shit, bro. I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm just keeping it a buck, my nigga.
I don't know about that, but okay. But look, man, want to tell y'all thank you. This is another episode of Brooklyn Boys Radio.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Shout out to the Woodstack.
Yo, Bo Mayo, appreciate you coming through, my G.
Please give them your information, Instagram, where they can
A
find
word, what's
you
your
at.
IG?
You
Everything.
can find me on Instagram, BoMayo_ Mr. I, every single motherfucking morning. And you know I rap, I make music. I'm about to start my own podcast, The
Why
Bo
not?
Mayo Show.
There you go.
Coming. You know how I'm coming. We talking about everything on there.
Brooklyn,
We out.
out.